National Restaurant Association forecasting sales for the industry to top $1 trillion for the first time in history this year. Additionally, another 200,000 people are expected to join the restaurant workforce. For more on the state of the industry, let's check in with our next guest, who owns and operates more than a dozen restaurants across the country and abroad. Joining us now for more, Marcus Samuelsson, renowned chef and restaurateur. Mr. Samuelsson, welcome. Good to have you with us. What's the biggest challenge you face today, and how are you surmounting it?
Thank you so much for having me. Right now, in my restaurant at American Dream, Marcus Bar and Grill Live. It's one of those smaller private events room. You know, there are several challenges in the hospitality industry, of course, but I love it, and I'm bullish in the space because I do think people still enjoy and want to go out and eat and want to be social. So it's about understanding what type of restaurant do you have and how do you meet that customer and how do you create value. Regardless of the pricing, it has to be value in its category. We're a family-owned restaurant. Majority of our restaurants are family, like Red Rooster, Avmar, and Marcus Bar and Grill are really family-oriented restaurants with one higher-end metropolis at Sam.
So I guess the answer to the question then is that the broad issue is finding out how the consumer defines value and then figuring out a way to meet that. But there must be specific things that are notably challenging right now. I can think that labor cost and availability is one. I could think that food inflation would be another, and rent might be a third.
No, I mean, I think about it like this. All of those things have always been very, very difficult, right? So there are restaurants, and the word restaurant is very large. You know, my restaurants, I have the opportunity to go back to my landlords and creating the strongest possible deal. And I urge all restaurateurs to really go back and have that dialogue with the landlord because, yes, inflation, price increase, all of it really hits your bottom line, right? But I still think if you find your core menu, you go through your menu, you find value in that menu that works both for you as a restaurant and for the customer, then take advantage of free opportunities like social media. That's a place where you can really, no one buys ads anymore, especially independent restaurants. It's really all about pushing your social media and meeting the customers where they're at. So for me as an entrepreneur, I got to be really creative. I got to keep work at it. I know it's tough times, but this is the business I'm in, and I love this industry. I love my people. I love my staff. I love growing it. So I know we have challenges, but also believe in it, although it's difficult, especially first quarter.
We're paying an awful lot of attention to wages and labor costs. I wanted to ask a question about young people, because we're hearing so much about how Gen Z doesn't show up for work, that they don't want to work, that they're late, they think nothing of calling in sick or for their mental health days. What do you see with your younger workers? What kind of value are they bringing to the table, and where are their challenges?
I don't see that at all. I actually have my majority of the staff, especially here in American Dream, they're about 24. The average is about 24 years old. The staff shows up. They're eager. They want to learn. So I don't think at all. I think it's part of it. Every generation is going to say that the next generation is not working as hard. I think that everybody says that, but I feel very blessed to work with very hardworking young people, and they want in. They want to learn, and then they want to go and do their own thing. So an average person today at 24 might not have one job that they had before, right? Yeah. Today they might have 3 jobs. It might be their pop-up on the weekend, or it might be that they're selling something online, and at the same time as they're working in my restaurant. So as an owner, I have to work with that and meet the workforce where they're at.
Marcus,
we have many programs.
I'm curious, because they're digital natives, are they bringing to the table ideas about how to effectively use technology in ways that are helpful to your overall business?
I'm laughing because I'm not digital native, and I get reminded of it by them all the time. So, yeah. No, I mean, obviously, we have this amazing opportunity now to meet customers through social media. So, of course, they always say, hey, you know what? Our posting is stale. We can make it, our reels can be better. They constantly remind us if we're not fun enough or we're not informative enough about what we're doing online. So I do think I look at I came up through mentorship, and I always had older mentors, but it's also about having younger mentors that can teach you about what's happening through these social media platforms, so we can opt out there. I think in restaurants, your customers are from all ages, your staff have many different ages, so it's really important to listen as a leader, and if there's value there, who doesn't want to improve? Who doesn't want to maximize?
Right.
So it's not about being closed doors, chef knows everything. Those days are gone. You got to stay much more open. And it does require more listening from leadership.
But the chef knows a lot. Marcus Samuelsson, congrats on your new restaurant, Metropolis Marcus Live Bar and Grill. Great to see you. Thank you.